All right, on today's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our TensorFlow course, and we did start our mitigating or our malaria mitigating overfitting and underfitting module. Let's have a look at what we went over. But first, let's have a look at the code that we were going to run yesterday, the one that I told you I had to run overnight, and let's see exactly what's going on with that. And that was back in the model checking module, and that was going to be the reduced learning rate on plateau. So in this section, we will be going over the tf.correct.callbacks.reduce learning rate on plateau. This reduces the learning rate when the metric has stopped improving. So we start training with a fixed learning rate, and then we say we've trained for over 100 epochs, and then after 110 epochs, our model stops improving. We'll adjust the learning rate by lowering it by a given factor. So that's all that really does right there. That's what the learning reduced learning rate plateau does. It seems similar to something we've already done, but that's all that really does. So you actually run it. Of course, like I told you, we can't see everything that we've done before, but it was picking up the learning rate. As you can see here, the learning rate is 0.0100, and it is supposed to go down after every two. Let me see what we have in the parameters here. Let me show you the parameters here. Our patience is 2. So after every 2 epochs, we are supposed to have a change, or if the learning rate decreases, our whatchamacallit, sorry about that, our factor, see here, zero point 0.1 is supposed to go down, and that's the learning rate is the factor. It's supposed to go down if we have a decrease in the metrics improving. But for some reason, it's not picking up the value accuracy. As you can see here, we have another warning. TensorFlow learning rate reduction is conditional on metric value accuracy, which is not available. And that's the same warning we got with the value loss. Two parameters that we actually had access to before. I'm not sure why they're not being picked up now. Maybe somewhere along the code we zigged when we should have zagged, so it's not picking up our previous parameters of the value accuracy and the value loss. But nonetheless, the code is working properly. As you can see here, we do have our starting learning rate of 0.01. As you can see here, the factor is 0.01. So what was supposed to happen is after the metric stopped improving, after a certain while, we were going to reduce the learning rate exponentially like we did last time. So yeah, that's what was supposed to happen. But since it's not picking up the value accuracy, we didn't have any reductions, but the code is working and everything is functioning properly. Besides that, now to the malaria mitigating of or malaria mitigating overfitting and underfitting. We did just take notes today. We didn't actually start implement any code, so this is just note taking. I could do some light reading for this, but the video is probably long enough already as it is. But I will dive deeper in it tomorrow when we actually start taking some code so we can pick up where we left off and start fresh. And again, of course, I will keep you posted every step of the way. But for now, this is the Python Poppy. You guys stay Gucci.